Hello, and welcome to our very first set of battles in Season 16 of Go Battle League. Or Season 18 or 19 if you include the preseason and the intermission ones. I can't really remember. Even if it is Season 16 as well, I don't really remember off the top of my head. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Season 16. I'm gonna trust that it's Season 16. But yeah. Here we are. It's a day or two later than when the season actually started, but better late than never. Diving into our very first sets of battles for the new season of Go Battle League, which I believe the season in general is referred to Adventures Unbound. I don't know, something like that. This time around, I believe the two that's up right now is the Great League and the Element Cup Remix. However, since Element Cup Remix is going over for the next 2 weeks, I figured, and since this is our very first sets of battles, I figured what better way to start with some general open Great League battles to kick things off. Also get the opportunity to try out some of the new moves, the new nerfs, the new buffs here and there. Just a few, because there were quite a lot of Pokemon that got new moves. But yeah, we'll try out a few throughout these next sets. But just to kind of go over how we did last season, we did fall a little bit short of veteran rank, which is rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. We do still get ourselves our new personal best, though, with 2383 as our ELO, with a solid 151 wins. Hey, we got the Gen 1 Pokemon amount. That's kind of cool. And out of 245 battles, with our longest win streak of 12, and we got ourselves a cool 427,351 Stardust. I don't know where the one came from, but I'll take it. Alright, but anyway, with that, it is a brand new season, zeros across the board, starting out at rank 1. It's time for us to go ahead and hop right into the basic rewards and hop into the Great League this time. And to kick things off, to introduce the team that'll be starting things off, we'll be starting out with a Hitmontop. Never thought I'd see the day, other than in a fighting cup. But this Hitmontop is rocking counter, close combat, and the brand new Triple Axle. Interesting, that's an ice type move. I don't know why I'm surprised that's an ice type move, but anyway. Hanging out in the middle, we have the ever trusty Pelipper, who is rocking wing attack, as well as the ever spammy weather ball and the ever potent hurricane. And to close everything out, we have ourselves an Umbreon, the ever tanky Umbreon, rocking Snarl, Foul Play, and Last Resort. Alright, so this is the team that's kicking it all off. Let's go ahead and jump into our first battle and see how we do. Alright, here we go. First match of the night is going to be up against Tailfar23. Alright, Tailfar, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Ghastly. Actually, not a particular thing for me to stick out with. However, we are, well, we are of a higher CP than them, so we are able to counter them out perfectly fine. With that, they're now coming in with a Cherim. A part of me is wondering if they're... Oh no, I don't think Ghastly is available in the Element Cup, so I think they're just bringing whatever mons they happen to have with them. And then final one to deal with is going to be an Anorith, which you are able to counter right on out of here, so... Interesting team to start out with, but... We are in the rank 1s. Rank 1s always have some very interesting mons to go up against in the beginning. But nonetheless, GG's all around. And plus we got to try out Triple Axle for the first time, so that's kind of cool. Excuse me. In any event, we are currently 1 for 1. Let's go ahead and see if we can double it up. Go for that 2-0 as we look for our next opponent. Yep. And match number 2 is going to be up against... Fagismac. Alright, Fagismac, what do you got? Ooh, first matchup is going to be up against a Granbull. With that, I'm going to go ahead and actually swap right on out for my Pelipper. Pelipper's still not feeling all too happy about dealing with all of these charms, for sure. And admittedly, now that I look at the rest of my team, Charm is probably going to be the bane of my existence throughout a lot of these matches. But nonetheless, you know, We gotta give it our best, give it our all. In any event, we can go ahead and fire off another weather ball their way. Ooh, get them well into the red there. Fortunately, we do say goodbye to our Pelipper there. RIP, buddy, have served well. And with that, we're able to counter the rest of the Grand Bull right on out of here. And with that, though, next one that we have to deal with is going to be a Galarian Ponyta. Okay. Well, truth be told, the psychic typing is not really doing all too much favors on our end. However, we do still seem to be doing plenty of damage with our counters. We will go ahead and shield out here because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like what charge move they have. It's going to be Psybeam. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to tank that if I don't need to. And with that, we are able to counter the rest of the Ponyta right on out of here. And with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Wigglytuff. That's going to be quite a tough matchup to deal with, considering our last mon is going to be an Umbreon. The good news with Umbreon is that Umbreon is pretty tanky. However, we don't really have too much in offensive power. On the other end, Charm is able to chip away at our health pretty quickly, so I'll be extra careful with how we handle out the rest of this match. Definitely go use up my final shield here, just because I do not want to excuse me, I'm gonna keep my Umbreon alive as long as I possibly can. Hopefully get Wigglytuff well into the red enough for counter to finish off their Wigglytuff. Okay, we're looking at pretty good place. It's just a matter of which one of us deals enough first. Okay. Whew, cut in very close there against a couple of Charmers there, but we were able to secure the win at the end of that. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Wasn't ready for the charm. But we still made it through. So right now we're 2-0. Let's see if we can go 3-0 as we go into our next match against Theagoa 1231. Oh, excuse me. Alright, with that, first matchup is going to be up against a Talonflame. And with that, we're not all too effective with our counters, but we might be able to get some neutral damage in with our triple axle. Fire that off, see how we do. We do manage to take out the shield there, so that's kind of nice. And with that, ooh, they have been saving up for quite a while now. I'm kind of curious if they're trying to hit us with a double Brave Bird, maybe. Not 100% sure, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and start shielding up here. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna be Flame Charge. For another charge move, we'll go ahead and shield up again. It'll be Flame Charge again. And with that, they definitely got quite a good chunk of attack boost there. However, we are able to get to our triple axle before they get to their next move. We're able to clear the Talonflame. And with that, ooh, next one is going to be Sharpedo. Fortunately for us, we were able to get some good damage in with our counters before our inevitable demise. With that, we bring in the Pelipper and we can attack the rest of the excuse me, the rest of the Sharpedo right on out of here. And with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Flygon. With that, we'll go ahead and strike fast with the Hurricane. We're going to clear the Flygon right on out of here and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And Legend T9830, 937. Where are my numbers? 987. First and foremost, hello, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the GG's. I appreciate. Excuse me. Also, I've been having a rough cough as of recent, so I apologize for my sickness. But in any event, so right now we're currently 3-0 in our very first set in Go Battle League, or in this season of Go Battle League. Let's see if we can keep it a-going as we look for our next match. And match number 4 is going to be up against Rondreus07. Or Rondreus? Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against an Entei. Okay. Bringing in the fire doggo. I can respect that. Alright, with that, we're going to go ahead and fire off a triple axle. It's not going to be very effective, but it does give us a little bit of an attack boost, if I recall correctly. So, go ahead and capitalize on that as much as we can. And we do still manage to take out the shield, so I'll take that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my own shield here. It doesn't seem Hitmontop is all that durable, and overheat is definitely not something I want to try and tank out, per se. And with that, we're able to counter the rest of the Entei right on out of here. And next one they have to deal with is going to be a right... Ooh, are they going triple dogs? I want to see a triple dog team. Who's he? With my low on health, yeah, since I'm a little low on health, I'm gonna go Hail Mary with the close combat, get the right code right on out of here. With that, the last one is gonna be a Stantler. Okay. I don't know whatever happened to Suicune, but no, yeah, Stantler, sure. With that, I'm gonna try and tank it out. I'm not sure what move Stantler knows, but since we have 2 Pokemon, I think we should be okay. It's gonna be a Stomp. Ooh, we're gonna come in with some pretty nasty neutral damage there. But with that, let's go ahead and fire off a Hurricane their way. And unless Stantler is much more durable than I think, we should be able to finish it off. Yep. And we're able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, but with that, we are currently 4 for 4. Let's see if we can close things out with a full 5-0 sweep to start things off. And that our last match of the set is going to be up against TGZ. Alright, TGZ, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Lurantis. Ooh, Lurantis coming in with... not sure. Leafage? Magical Leaf? It knows a lot of new grass charge moves. I don't remember which one's the one to quote here, but in any event, Lurantis coming in with the Leaf Blade for some pretty nasty neutral damage. Go ahead and strike back with the triple axle. And then we are able to clear out the shield at the very least. Get a little bit more damage in there. There we go. And with that, I'm going to come in with the Pelipper. We'll go ahead and start using up shields here just because we are now down 1 Pokemon. This Leaf Blade is known to do some pretty nasty neutral damage in on its own. Ooh, with that, next mon they're going to bring in is going to be the Rapidash of the Galarian variety. With that, I did bring in Umbreon. It's probably not ideal considering the Fairy type moves, like Play Rough, but otherwise, I'll go ahead and see if we can pack some pretty nasty neutral damage on our end with the foul plays and whatnot. And with that, we do have another foul play at the ready. How will we damage the Rapidash? Get them onto the red. Take that. Take that. And with that, I'll go ahead and save my shield. Say goodbye to my Umbreon here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. Got the Rapidash well into the red, so I'll take that. And with that, we're able to wing attack the rest of the Rapidash right on out of here. And with that, the next mon is going to be a Jellicent. One thing we definitely gotta keep an eye out for is Shadow Ball. That is for certain. But first and foremost, we are able to do some pretty nasty neutral damage with a Hurricane. And it is going to be resisted, but we might as well get a little bit more damage in with a real quick Weather Ball. And with that, we're going to go ahead and shield out here. I'm not sure if they have enough for Shadow Ball just yet, but just in case. Oh, it is enough for a Shadow Ball. Definitely thankful we shielded that one out. And with That's the return of the Lurantis. They are well in the red, so just going to waste no time here. Fire a weather ball their way and hope it finishes things off. And it does. So with that, we are indeed able to secure ourselves victory number 5 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, excuse me. I'm dying tonight. Yeah. A small price to pay for a 5-0, I guess. Anyway. Also, Luis Costapt, I believe. I apologize if I butchered that terribly, but thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. Yep, starting out our time in Season 16 with a full 5-0. And with that, we can claim these 300 Stardust, these 3 rare candies. We got ourselves a Bisharp to start all things off. Bisharp's cool. I'll take a Bisharp. Alright, there we go. Got ourselves a brand new Bisharp. How's your stats? Not bad. I'm going to transfer you out anyway. With that, I'm going to also claim these 3 rare candies and this 600 Stardust. And with that, we have made it to rank 2. Haha. We got ourselves a cool 1120 Stardust out there. Yep. Siri has found the Wikipedia page for the number 2. Anyway, yeah, with that, we were able to start out very solidly with a 5-0 to kick things off for the season. And with that, let me go ahead and make some quick changes to the teams here because we do have... It's been a while since I've done this, but we do have 5 unique teams on us. We also do have a Slugma. Yep, that's the wrong scene. There you go. Just good. Very exciting stuff for catching a Slugma on stream. No, I'm kidding. Yep, with that we do manage to get ourselves a new Slugma. Actually, a pretty good Slugma. Hang on to you. Yeah, you never know. Excuse me. Okay, but with that, once again, we're able to start out strong in our first set of the season with 5-0. But let's see if we can keep it going with a brand new team. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and jump into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League. And the team that we'll be rocking this time around is our 100% IV Ninetales of the Kanto variety, rocking Fire Spin, the brand new charge move, Scorching Sands, as well as Weather Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves Superior, rocking Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and the newly buffed Aerial Ace. And closing things out, we have ourselves Dugong, who is rocking Ice Shard, Icy Wind, and Drill Run. Alright. This is the team that we have set up. It is a brand new day with a brand new research, so maybe it's a brand new opportunities to get ourselves another solid amount of wins this set. But with that, match number 1 is this set is going to be against Kumaezu. Anyway, Kuma starting things out with a Scrafty. And that is the battle of neutral damage right from the get-go. Judging by the fastness of their charge attacks, either could be Acid Spray or Power Up Punch. Power Up Punch it is. Definitely making their counters much more concerning to deal with. But with that, we're going to go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the Scorching Sands. Pretty dope animation for that, not going to lie. That was kind of cool. And with that, they're coming in hot with another charge move. I am looking a little bit in the red, so I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. It is going to be Foul Play. That would have been KO no matter what. And with that, we're going to go ahead and waste some time here and go straight for a Weather Ball. And with that, we're able to finish off with this Scrafty. Like that though, next one we have to deal with is going to be a Vigoroth. Ooh, and with that, we unfortunately probably should have fired off that weather ball, admittedly. But with that, we're going to go ahead and swap right on in for our Superior to face off against the Vigoroth this time around. Vigoroth coming in with the ever trusty Body Slam spam. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shield. We may be in a little bit of trouble here, considering how low my health has depleted into. Now I'm with that. I'm going to come in with the energy-saving aerial ace. Ooh, and with that, we have another body slam coming our way. Can we survive it? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, barely. With that, we do have another aerial ace heading their way. Fire that off, get them well into the yellow, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Dugong. Body Slam is going to hurt quite a bit. I'm pretty sure it's going to get us one to the yellow, but otherwise, yeah, we should be able to Ice Shard the rest of... Oh, just kidding! They're going to go straight into their final mon, which is going to be a Cresselia. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Because can I survive this next attack? Oh, it could be... yeah, no, I don't think we're going to win this one. Oh no, we survived. Well, survival is one thing. Dishing out enough attack against our opponent is another. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'd have quite the attack power to really finish things off here. So unfortunately, that's gonna be the end of our Dugong, and most likely the very quick end to our Superior as well. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set and of this season. So RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Excuse me. So unfortunately, kicking off this set with a loss here, so kind of bummed about that. But you know, we still have 4 matches left in us in this set, plenty of opportunities to bounce back. Let's see if we can do exactly that as we jump into our next match. This next match is going to be against Raphael DS18. All right, Raphael, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Swampert, which tells me I need to note right on out of here for my Dugong. That. Ooh, they're coming in with the Obstagoon. Okay. Definitely not feeling all too happy about dealing with those counters. But luckily we do have a way to soften the blow, if only by a little bit, with our icy winds. Now with that, Obstagoon's coming in with the Night Slash. The good news is they don't regain their attack and then some with that Night Slash, so hanging in okay there. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Icy Wind their way. And with that, we actually do manage to take out a shield there, so that's kind of nice. And with that done, we'll go ahead and shield out this next attack. It's going to be Night Slash once again. And with that, ooh, they actually do manage to get to another. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit greedy here. I want to actually fire off my final Night Slash, not Night Slash. I want to fire off my Icy Wind here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use up my final shield on that one. With that though, we'll go ahead and fire off said Icy Wind, clear out the Obstagoon. And with that, the next mon that we have to deal with is going to be the Cradily. Then I'm going to go ahead and come back in with my Ninetales. The only thing unfortunate about dealing with Cradily is that, well, my fire types are damage is neutral, and they do possibly have Stone Edge at the ready, so that's going to hurt. Or Rock Slide, I'm sorry. Which, yeah, definitely hurts quite a bit. But with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Weather Ball their way, clear out their final shield here. And with that, we may be looking at another set of rocks heading our way. My guess is... yep, it's going to be another set of rocks here. And with that, my final mon is going to be the Superior. Alright, it's going to be neutral, but let me see how much damage we can get in with the Aerial Ace. I'm trying to save up a little bit of energy that I can. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best. Maybe that wasn't the best, best strategy to go with. Let's see how well we handle this next set of rocks. Okay, we're not too bad. Okay, ooh, we have another set of rocks coming our way. Possibly. I don't know if what else. Yeah, I think their other move might be another grass type move, so. With that though, we are able to Frenzy Plant the rest of the, not Frenzy Plant, Vine Whip the rest of the Cradily right out of here. And now with the final mon being Swampert, we can waste no time here, fire off a Frenzy Plant their way, and get the Swampert right on out of here. And while we kept it close, we do still manage to secure victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, give me one moment. Let me grab some water real quick. Okay. Alright, so right now we're currently sitting at 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can tip the scales back in our favor as we jump into match number 3, which is up against Pokemon McFly. Alright, Pokemon McFly, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Charizard. Okay. Interesting. And with that, I'm guessing this next move is going to be a Dragon Claw, which I'm pretty sure we're able to handle. There we go. Alright, so this move is going to be resisted since they are flying type, however it is still able to do a little bit of damage. And I think has some kind of chance at a boost here and there. Alright, no boost there, unfortunately, but it is what it is. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because we are starting to dip a little bit well into the yellow. Alright, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and try again with the Scorching Sands. There we are actually able to take out both of their shields. Oh, and we are actually able to debuff the Charizard, so I'll take that. And with that, whoop. Go ahead and switch right on out for Madugong, into which they're going to swap out for a Venusaur. Okay. Luckily for me, I am I am packing a pretty potent Icy Wind under my belt. But I am going to still want to use this shield here because, well, but yeah, I don't want to deal with the, I don't want to deal with Sludge Bomb either. But I definitely wouldn't have wanted to deal with Frenzy Plant if they were packing Frenzy Plant. With that though, they are returning with the Charizard. Do they have Blast Burn or at the ready? Nope, it's going to be Dragon Claw. Okay. Able to hold out a little bit longer. Right, I shard the rest of the Charizard right out of here, and with that, the final one to deal with is going to be a Swampert of the Shadow variety. I think it's a Shadow Swampert, yeah. And with that, we do have an opportunity to fire 2 Icy Winds their way, assuming they'll allow them to get well into the red there. Yep. And then we'll go ahead and come in with the Superior and Vine Whip the rest of the Swampert right on out of here to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright, so back in the positive, 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see if we can go 3-1 as we look for our next battle. And match number 4 of the set is going to be up against Aki Bunch of Numbers. Alright, Akib, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against an Azumarill. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and swap right in for Madugong. So I can go ahead and get a couple of debuffs in real quick. Alright, if they are going for Best case scenario is if they're running Hydro Pump and Ice Beam, because then I don't have to worry about anything. But I'm assuming this next move is going to be Play Rough. Yep. So they are still packing some pretty nasty neutral damage there. I think, if I remember correctly, we should be able to get some good neutral damage in with a Drill Run. There we go. And luckily we are able to resist their fast move damage as well, so we're hanging out okay there. And with that, let's go ahead and fire off another Drill Run their way. Get that going, clear out their first shield. Okay, can we get to the Icy Wind? We can. I probably should have just gone straight for the Drill Run, but might as well fire off the Icy Wind and see if they'll use the second shield. You do! I'll take that. Alright, with that, ooh, they're coming in with the Swalot. In which case we have an opportunity to bring in the Ninetales. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try and tank out this next move. I think we should be okay. It's gonna be a Sludge Bomb. Still hanging on the green, so we're okay there. Let's go ahead and fire off a Scorching Sands their way. We get them well into the red. Okay, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just to keep my Ninetales alive for a little bit longer. And with that, we're able to finish off the rest of the Swalot. With that, they're coming right back in with the Azumarill. That charge move while you're chucking my way. It's going to be Play Rough, which fortunately we are able to resist that. Okay, this may be a little bit of risk considering I'm trying to conserve some energy, but I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Weather Ball their way. Okay, yeah, it was a risk that did not pay off, so we'll go ahead and bring in the Superior to finish off the rest of the Azumarill. Ooh, but with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Noctowl. Now, unfortunately for me, Superior is not all too happy with dealing with a Noctowl. Now, let's see if we can get a decent amount of damage in before our inevitable demise. Looks like they themselves are going to try and save up as much energy as they can before we bring in the rest of... to kind of finish off the rest of my team as quick as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna red shield here. Oh, it's gonna be a Psychic. Oh, that's interesting. I was not ready for the Psychic. Anyway, I think this is where we say goodbye to our Superior here. R.I.P. buddy have... Oh, no. Hello. Oh, now we say goodbye to our Superior there. R.I.P. buddy have super well. Ah, dang it. Ice Shard's just too slow in that case. Oh, but we do have enough energy for a final Weather Ball. So go ahead and fire that off their way. Do we manage to clear the Noctowl with this? Yes, we do. So with the sliver of health, the Ninetale comes in clutch and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Apologies. It's really hitting me today. Anyway, so yeah, right now we're currently 3-1 in the set. But anyway, Mark Neri 2007. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. But yeah, right now we're currently in the midst of set number 2 in our battles in Great League for our very first sets of battles in Season 16 of Go Battle League. First set, we were able to secure ourselves a solid 5-0, and right now we're still in the positive with 3 wins and 1 loss. But we do have one final match in us before the rest. What do you call it? Before the set is over. Oh, and how's my day going in general? Day's been going pretty good. Yeah, just call me Mark. All right. Oh, and thank you very much for the follow as well, Mark. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, generally, day's been going pretty good. Yeah, got to have some brunch with the fam, so that was kind of nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I did have quite a mean headache kind of in the middle of the day, so took some Advil, got some rest. Unfortunately, I rested through Charmander's Community Day Classic, so wasn't able to really capitalize on that this week, but yeah, it is what it is. You know, Pokemon's great and all, but you know, gotta keep an eye out for, gotta keep myself healthy enough to continue playing another day, right? Kind of hard to play Pokemon Go if I'm dead. Anyway, my pure motivation for staying alive. I need to keep battling. Anyway, but no. Do I do raids? I usually don't do raids on stream, mostly because, well, by the time I stream, it's well late into the night, so there's nothing really nearby me to raid. I'm usually not one to invest into remote raid passes all too often. I would in like special occasions like this past Go Fest, but it's not my raiding is not particularly my forte in terms of the streaming scene. But I mean, in general, I do still try and raid every now and again, but yeah, I'm not much of a raider in, excuse me, during streams. Yeah, we are on the Go Battle League grind though, if anything, if that's any consolation. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, give me one moment. I also need a little water. Okay. Always remember to hydrate. Friendly reminder. Alright. Speaking of doing some battles, we're 3-1. Let's see if we can get 4-1 as we go into our final match, which is going to be up against Willamette. Alright, Willamette. What do you got? First matchup's going to be up against an Aurorus. Alright. Hey, Aurorus. How are you doing today? Oh my goodness. Alright, with that, we're going to waste no time here. Let's go for the... or let's go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. See if we're able to bait a shield. Oh, they've opted to not shield on that one. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll go ahead and shield out here because I believe they do know Meteor Beam, and Meteor Beam is not something I want beamed at me. Thank you very much. And with that, we're going to go ahead and go for another Weather Ball. I think that should do a decent amount of damage, or take out their first shield. First shield it is. And with that, oop, they're swapping in for their Lantern, into which case I'm going to swap in for my Superior. With that, no matter what Lantern throws at me, we should be able to resist it. We should be fairly good here. It's going to be a Thunderbolt. We're able to handle that just fine. And with that, we're going to go ahead and chuck a Frenzy Plant their way. Do we take the last shield, or do we take the Lantern? Or we take a good amount of damage out of the Lantern. So at least we got that going. And with that, we're able to Frenzy Plant or Vine Whip the rest of the Lantern right on out of here. And with that, it's the return of the Aurorus, who's hitting us with a Weather Ball. Ooh, getting us well into the red there. Ooh. And actually finishing off with a couple more powdered snows our way. I cannot remember move names today. Anyway, we'll go ahead and use up our final shield here because it is going to be a Meteor Beam. I'd rather not deal with that if I don't need to. Anyway, the last mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Dunsparce. And Dunsparce is a little bit tricky because Dunsparce does know both Rollout and Rock Slide, which is going to be super effective against my Ice typing. At the very least, though, we should be able to get ourselves a couple of debuffs in before my inevitable demise as we hit him up with the Icy Wind. The Rock Slide. Get one more Icy Wind, please. Oh, dang it. Well, unfortunately, no other Icy Wind for us there, but we do have double the amount of Weather Balls at the ready. So can we fire off both? Yes, we can. Is Weather Ball going to be enough to finish off the Dunsparce, though, before they get to their next charge move? That's a good question. Okay. Oh, hang on. They're bringing back the Aurorus. We are able to finish off said Aurorus. But they do come back with the Dunsparce. It does have the attack speed debuff removed, so I'm guessing this might be where it ends for us here. Yeah. Unfortunately, that does mean we are going to end this set in a loss. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we did bookend this set with a loss, both at the beginning and at the end, but we did still manage to get ourselves a positive set out of this with 3 wins out of 5, which means we can claim this 330 Stardust, this fast TM, and we got ourselves some Marrow. Marrow's always good. Grab a little bit extra Marrow candies while we're at it. Alright, and with that, we actually got ourselves our 7-day streak. I'll take that, thank you. Alright, it's actually a pretty decent Marrow too, so I might evolve you. Look into it. Anyway, I'm also going to go ahead and claim these rank awards, in which case we still made it to rank 3. And I believe, yep, we got ourselves a cool 974 Stardust out of that. Nice. Alright, so far in the night, we've managed to secure ourselves a solid 5-0 to kick things off for this new season. And we still remain in the positive with 3 wins out of 5 out of set number 2. So, yeah, so far so good. We also got ourselves a Wooper. Had a whole conversation about Wooper last Go Battle League stream, so I guess it's kind of fitting. We got ourselves another Wooper popping in here. Can't catch for some reason. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, got ourselves a brand new Wooper. Oh. Decent IVs on the transfer. It's got a Mighty Anna. Just gonna catch that real quickly. Might as well catch the Nidoran too while we're at it, right? Get a little bit of extra dust. Da-da-da. There we go. This is a brand new Nidoran as well. Okay. Excuse me. And let me switch out here real quick as I do some quick setup for team number 3 of the night. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So with that, yeah, so far we've been remaining in the positives. Positive win-losses in the past couple of sets. So let's see if we can keep it going as we jump back into the basic awards and jump into the Great League with a brand new team. So to kind of quickly introduce the new team, we'll be starting out with our ever-lucky Steelix, who is rocking Dragon Tail, Earthquake, and a new move in his arsenal, Break and Swipe. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves our ever-trusty Mudboy and Shiny Flex, Swampert, rocking Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake. And closing everything out, we have ourselves the ever-bulky Mandibuzz, rocking Snarl, Foul Play, and the newly energy decreased Aerial Ace. Okay, so the team all set and ready to go. Let's go ahead and jump into set number 3 and see how we do. Okay, and with that, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Guerrero 066. Alright, Guerrero, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Scrafty. I'm gonna go ahead and waste some time here. Swap right on out for my Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz probably not the best of options since I'm taking neutral damage from the Scrafty with its counters. But at the very least, we do shut down the possibility of a foul play becoming a problem, so that's kind of nice. And we do have the ever spammier aerial ace to go ahead and fire towards the Scrafty to actually do some pretty good damage there. I'll take that. And with that, we do have another aerial ace heading their way. Do we take more out of the Scrafty, or do we do some take a shield? Do take a shield. That. I'm going to try and tank out this next move. I think if we miss foul play, we should be okay. Could be power up punch. Yeah, we're still fine. The counters are definitely starting to eat us alive, though, which is a little bit of a concern, but otherwise, we're still hanging on, still hanging in there. So there's another aerial ace to fire the way. We actually do take out shield number 2, so that's kind of nice. With that, considering how low our health is, we will go ahead and use up our first shield here. This is going to be, yep, this is going to be power up punch, and we do have enough energy to fire an aerial ace as a response. And with that, I'm going to come in with the Swampert now, and try and take this. It's gonna be power up punch. Okay. Wow, power up punch is spammy. What the heck? I was hoping I'd be able to get a lot more energy out of this before they fire off the next charge moves, but no, they had power up punch like stocked and ready to go for until like season 17. Like, what in the world? Anyway, we are able to finish off the Scrafty with a Hydro Cannon, and now next one we have to deal with is going to be an Azumarill. Okay, with that, Earthquake has been debuffed, so we're not going to get too much neutral damage, but we should still get some decent neutral with an Earthquake. Okay, not bad, not bad. And now, unfortunately, we do say goodbye to our Swampert there. R.I.P. buddy, you served well. And with that, it is now the Steelix up against the Azumarill. The only thing I have to worry about is if... Oh, yep, there it is. I was about to say, the only thing I really have to worry about is if the Azumarill is packing... Excuse me. Hydro Pump, and lo and behold, Azumarill is packing Hydro Pump. That, ooh, bringing back the Mandibuzz just in time to catch. Probably not the best thing to... That's alright. And with that... Ooh, yeah, I think I'm going to lose this one no matter what. Might as well fire off one final Breaking Swipe, right? Get a little bit of extra damage in that way. Okay, but yeah, unfortunately, I think the Grass Knot is going to do enough neutral damage to finish off our Steelix, and unfortunately, we will be starting this set off with a loss. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, also, hello and welcome to the stream, Lodao KQ. I apologize, I can't speak today. And yes, the Magikarp has returned in all of its glory. Oh, and Sammy74322412. Good amount of numbers you got there, Sammy. But thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Also, I apologize. I am coming down with something. Anyway. Whew. Okay. But yeah. We're currently duking it out in our very first sets of battles in Go Battle League, testing some things out in the Great League. Started out very strong with a 5-0 in our first set, stayed in the positive in set number 2 with 3-2. Unfortunately, did start out set number 3 with a loss, but still have plenty of opportunities to bounce to Down's back. Just Shammy, I'm sorry. Just Sammy is fine, and hiya. Hello, hello. What's my best shiny? There's two ways I can interpret this. My all-time favorite shiny is the shiny that I've been hunting for a very long time now, and that is my shiny boy, the shiny Rayquaza, has finally become an option as part of my inventory. Super stoked that we finally managed to get it this past during Go Fest. So yeah, very happy about that. It's got decent IVs. Could use a little work on the HP, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. But to quote the best IV shiny that I have, that one would actually be my one and only Shundo in the form of Tyranitar in all of its IV glory. So yeah, to flex out, my personal favorite shiny that I have acquired is the shiny Rayquaza. I've been hunting that one for who knows how long, practically since it came out. And then my personal best out of all of them is the Shundo Tyranitar. Not my favorite looking shiny, admittedly, but yeah, still cool. I'll happily take a Shundo. Anyway, yeah, those will be my two best, I would argue. But yeah, beyond those though, one that has seen a lot of use in like things like Go Battle League is my shiny Swampert hanging out in the middle here, who will be joining us in our second match of the set. Yeah, right now we are currently 0-1, so let's see if we can tie it all back up together. With that, match number 2 is going to be up against Xerath. Alright, Xerath, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against the Deoxys of the defense variety. With that, Deoxys is coming in hot with the counters. Luckily for us, we should be able to resist any of the charge moves that they throw our way. It's just that counter is going to be, well, kind of a pain to deal with. Luckily, we do get the attack debuff there, so pretty happy about that. Let's see how well we handle this next charge move. It's going to be Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, we're handling that just fine. Okay, and with that, let's go ahead and fire off another Breaking Swipe their way. Ooh, get ourselves another attack debuff there. Perfect. Yeah, we are looking a little bit of worse for wear there, so I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be Psycho Boost. Ooh, they do have 2 charge moves going, but their attack has been debuffed to Oblivion. We'll be able to handle that okay. Yeah, we're able to handle that okay. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and fire off another Breaking Swipe their way. Ooh, and with that, I feel robbed. Anyway, next one that they're bringing in is going to be the Steelix of their own. I decided to bring in Mandibuzz because I saw ground typing, but yeah. Attack debuff is 100%. I don't know why I thought it was not. Sorry, anyway. Let me go ahead and bring in... hit them with the foul play. And we're waiting for this charge move. Mind joke, sorry, first and foremost, thank you very much for the raid. Greatly appreciated. And yeah, have yourself a good day as well. Oops, sorry. Have a good lunch. Thank you for stopping by. I apologize. I shall catch up with the rest of chat in just a moment. I'm just... my mind is a little bit elsewhere at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Okay. With that, let's go ahead and fire off another foul play their way. Get them all into the red. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Swampert. I believe might be taking out one final Breaking Swipe, maybe? Not 100% sure. Yep, it's gotta be another Breaking Swipe. Still staying in the green, but we are a little low on... oh, hello. Well, we just encountered a real quick Deoxys to take in one final mud shot. But with that, we just have the rest of Golbat to deal with. We do have 2 Hydro Cannons, but they do have 2 shields on them, so... it's a tad bit concerning there. And with that, they do have the next charge move at the ready. I'm guessing it's... oh, it's got Poison Fang. Okay. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and fire off the Hydro Cannon. And didn't they go through 2 shield? Anyway. I might have missed the shield. I'm not sure. Oh, it's gonna be a Shadow Ball. Okay, and with that... oh, we do have the foul play at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. And with that... is it enough to finish? Yes, it is. Whew, so it was a battle of attrition a little bit in the middle there, but we managed to make it through and secure ourselves a win in this set. GG's all around. And... yeah, I apologize for missing out on the any conversations that's been happening in the in the chat. Admittedly, I'm not particularly the best at multitasking when it comes to these battles, so I apologize. I appreciate all of you stopping by. It's just, yeah, it takes a minute for me to yeah, make it through. But first and foremost, welcome to all of you who joined in through a Mind Jokes raid. Greatly appreciated. We're currently going through our very first sets of battles in the new season of Go Battle League. Right now, we're currently on set number 3. Where we've just gone through our second battle, so we're currently 1 win, 1 loss. Yeah, making it through with that. Otherwise, just to catch up on everything. Tori Totomo, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for notifying. Mercurio Flare, thank you for giving the friendly reminder that Breaking Swipe has 100% attack debuff. I don't know why I thought it was just a chance, but appreciate the notice there. Good to know, good to know. I guess that's why Steelix seems to be regarded as a really good staller. Hello, and welcome again, Jazzy QTT. Yes, this is indeed a Magikarp hat. Oh, and anytime it's pointed out, I do also like to point out that this hat was actually gifted to me from my sister for Christmas this past year. So ever since the hat has been gifted, it is a main staple for any time we do these Go Battle League battles. But yeah, I don't know if I'd quite call it a good luck charm or anything like that, but we have had conversations in the past where it is a hat that is able to constrict the blood flow well enough that no second, like, we don't second guess ourselves. Negative thoughts are absorbed into the Magikarp. Such as but yeah, was it, do you like Magikarp? Oh yeah, well, Magikarp is best carp. Yeah, Magikarp is the bomb. How can you say no to a Magikarp? But yeah, Magikarp's good stuff. 100%. I don't know if it's my favorite of all time, but it definitely deserves to be in a league of its own. I'm not worthy of the Magikarp. Anyway. So yeah. Those Magikarp adores them and others who like Magikarp. appreciate the I appreciate those who appreciate Magikarp as well. Anyway. But yeah. Alright, well, in any event, let's go ahead and oh yeah, we're currently 1 win and 1 loss in this current set. Just to kind of go over the team that we have been using for this set of battles. Right now we're currently starting things out with a Steelix up at the front with Dragon Tail, Earthquake, and a Break and Swipe. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves Swampert, which is also our Shiny Flex, which is has Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake. And then we got ourselves Mondabuzz, hanging on the back with Snarl, Foul Play, and Aerial Ace. Alright, I don't know what's going on between Sammy and Jazzy out here, so I'll let you all do your thing. Yeah, I'm about to do a set. I'll chat with you all later. Yeah, I'll try and chat where I can, but but yeah, we'll go ahead and begin duking it out in the next match. Oh, before I do, ciao. Kremi, hello. Thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Excuse me. Oh man. Anyway. Also, I apologize. I'm dying. Oh, Jazzy, would you be able to beat my team in PvP? I use all shiny Magikarps. Ooh. The shiny luck may be on your side on this one. I don't know. I don't know if I can manage. Yeah, no, I don't know if I have enough in me to fight off against a full team of shiny Magikarps. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee I'm gonna be able to put much of a fight against all of these shiny Magikarps. Even one is already tough enough. They're too glorious to damage. You're more higher level than me in game. I'm only a beginner trainer. But hey, on the plus side, you're a beginner trainer with a team of shiny Magikarps, and no one can take that away. Yes, my Magikarps already destroy most trainers and raid bosses. There you go. Who needs high rankings when you have Magikarp? When you have the golden carps on your side? Exactly. On a side note, that is an amazing amazing Magikarp emote. That's also an interesting emote. Not familiar with what's happening, but anyway. Yeah, I gotta invest in making some custom emotes at some point. Ooh, do a barrel roll. Anyway. Oh, and the Charizards are threatening me. Okay. I see. I'm taking that as a sign that we need to get into this next battle. Okay. Put the knife down, Charizard. We're getting into it. Oh yeah, Daniela J-Wad, just start, man. You're right. We gotta get into it. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, I think it's time. Enough stalling. Let's get into match number 3 of this set. Yeah, right now we're 1-1, hoping for 2-1, and we'll see if we do as we go into match number 3 against Aquaro Man. Aquaro Man 1. There we go. Hey, well, that first matchup is going to be up against a Meganium. And with that, We're definitely going to get some pretty nasty neutral damage in from Frenzy Plant and some pretty nasty super effective damage, possibly from Earthquake. Definitely got to keep an eye out for that. At the very least, we are able to debuff their attack, if by a little bit, with our Break and Swipe. Let's see how well we're able to handle this next move. It's going to be Frenzy Plant, gets us well into the yellow. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Breaking Swipe their way. And their health has suddenly changed into into full as they bring in the Azumarill, into which case we're going to bring in our Swampert. And with that, if anything, both Ice Beam and Play Rough are going to put some pretty nasty neutral damage. Yeah. And with that, we can go ahead and respond with our own nasty neutral damage in the form of Earthquake. There we go. And with that, I'll go ahead and shield out here. Just because I'm pretty sure another Ice Beam would be the ultimate death to me. With that... do have Hydro Cannon at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Do we take the second shield, or do we take the Azumarill? Neither, but we actually do a decent amount of damage to the Azumarill, so I'll take that. That though, they do return with the Meganium. We do have Hydro Cannon at the ready. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to finish, but hopefully enough damage. Or the shield. I'll take the shield. That we can bring back Steelix. And we'll go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going all in with an Earthquake. It's gonna be Frenzy Plant. Frenzy Plant would probably still finish us off by the end of that, but I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway. Oh, with that we got ourselves another shield that we need to deal with. Okay. Okay, swap in. Oh. Gonna bring in the Burb. With that, I'm guessing we might be seeing a decent amount of Stone Edges in our future. It's gonna be Stone Edge. It's gonna hurt quite a bit. So at the very least, try and see if we can get some good old-fashioned neutral damage in with our Foul Play. Well... that they're going to be saving up a lot of energy. I'm not sure if I have Earthquake already at the ready, if I need one more Dragon Tail. Either way, I'm pretty sure they're going to hit us with something heavy. Oh no, I need one more Dragon Tail. Oh shoot, okay. But we are able to get to said Earthquake and fire that off towards the Bastiodon. Let's hope it's enough to finish things off. Yes, it is. Alright, ooh, but they did have enough energy for one more Frenzy Plant. Well, fair enough, fair enough. We came close, but unfortunately we weren't able to seal the deal. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright, we got some... we got some Lickitung action, I guess, going on. Whatever's happening over there in the chat. Well done, you said. Oh, thank you, Jazzy. Greatly appreciated. Behaving and staying innocent. Well, there was an attempt. No. Of Lickitung for one specific reason. It's because it's a very meta-relevant Pokemon in Great League, right? That's the only reason. Its personality, exactly. Yes, Lickitungs are known to have the best personalities. Love it when its personality goes wild. Alright, anyway. Alright, well, I'm moving on from that conversation. Super innocent, of course, of course. Anyway, just go ahead and jump right into the next match. See if we can tie it all back up as we go into match number 4, which is going to be up against Explosivo sauce. Very, very potent sauce there. First match is going to be up against a Whiscash. And with that, we definitely do have to be a little bit careful because Mud Bomb is quite potent. We should still be at the very least be able to survive at least one Mud Bomb. Yep. Not sure if we really want to tank out anymore though, so gotta be a little less sparing with our shields out here. Much like our Explosivo sauce friend here. With that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my first shield here. Keep my Steelix alive as long as I possibly can. Thank you very much. And with that, we can go ahead and fire off another break and swipe their way. And then we're actually able to clear out shield number 2. Can I swap in time? Yes, we can. Nice, Amanda Buzz is going to take out the Mud Bomb, which we should be able to handle very fine. And with that, ooh, they're going to swap in for the Skuntank. I believe Skuntank now knows... Actually, I don't know if it knows any moves that could like really harm us. It could still be packing Flamethrower, which is going to pack quite a punch, but otherwise we should be okay. Skuntank's rocking Crunch, which we're able to handle fly just fine. Now with that, we're just going to go ahead and rely on as many aerial aces as we can. And with that, get them on to the yellow. And let's see how well we handle this next attack. This is gonna be a Sludge Bomb. Ooh, okay, well, that one packs quite a punch. Fair enough, fair enough. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use up my next aerial ace here. Okay, and we're able to clear out the rest of the Skuntank. And with that, their next mon is going to be the Pelipper. Into which case, I brought back the Steelix, but they brought back the Whiscash. We'll go ahead and use up our final shield here. Protect from the Mud Bombs. Can't waste no time here and go straight for the break and swipe. Okay, with that we managed to clear out the Whiscash. And now we have a Pelipper to deal with, who is starting things out fast with a Weather Ball. Gonna be Weather Ball. With that, our hope lies on the Swampert. These Weather Balls are going to pack some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. But otherwise... Yeah, this is going to be a rough one. This is going to be a rough one to get through. Okay. With that, we do have the Hydra. Dang it. I was just about to switch out to the Mana Buzz, but unfortunately they got to the Weather Ball right before I can get that going. So unfortunately that's gonna be the loss of my Swampert and the loss of my Mana Buzz there with one final wing attack. So unfortunately that is gonna be loss number 3 of this set. So this is gonna be a negative no matter what. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay. So with that, no matter what's going to be a negative, so never using this team in there. There's probably a way to make this team work, but in any event, that's all aside. We might as well see if we can get one final win in as we go against Dweebertology for our final match of this set. Alright, but that first matchup is going to be up against a Charizard. And it is a Charizard Rockin' Dragon Breath. Guessing someone was getting their Charizards through the community day recently. Always respect the Dragon Breath, not gonna lie. It doesn't mean though there's a good chance that we may be looking at a Blast Burn in our near future. I don't think they have enough yet. Just kidding, they had enough. Okay. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap right on in for my Swampert instead. Okay. I am not counting particularly well tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway. Swampert's still packing in a decent amount of damage in with their Dragon Breaths. I'm gonna go ahead and shield up now, because I'm assuming this next one's gonna be a Blast Burn once again. It is heavily resisted, however, it's not particularly something I want to deal with. Still packs quite a punch even if it is resisted, much like how Hydro Cannon was towards the Dragonite there. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and fire off another Hydro Cannon their way. That should get them well into the red, if anything. There we go. And with that... unfortunately, the Dragon Breath did finish us off before we get to one Dragon Tail. So it's rather unfortunate. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead and bring in the Mandibuzz. Go ahead and shield this out, which is a Hurricane. Pretty thankful I did not have to tank that one out. And with that, last one is going to be a Grand Bull Rockin' Charm. Okay. This one's gonna be a little complicated, but let's see how well we're able to... Okay, we're able to do some decent damage in with Aerial Ace. I'm not sure it's gonna be enough to close things out though, unfortunately. Okay. Well, we were able to get the Grand Bull well into the red, so at the very least, you know, we tried to put up a good fight, but unfortunately, Grand Bull's gonna crunch out our Mandibuzz here, and unfortunately that is gonna be loss number 4 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, it's gonna be, as of right now, our worst set in Season 16 of Go Battle League, but, you know, it is what it is. What can you do? At the very least, we do still manage to claim this 330 Stardust, as well as we still do make it to rank 4, so can't argue with that. And we got a cool 880 Stardust out of that as well, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, it happens. You know, I can't win them all, right? Sometimes the team just doesn't work out, and you know we just gotta move on from there. Yeah. But anyway, on the flip side of things, was it Chappie IX and Antalya 99? Thank you very much for the follows. I greatly appreciated. Yeah. With that, actually, before I continue, I'm going to go hit the restroom real quick. So give me one moment. I shall be right back. Hello. We have returned. Alright. Yeah. So with the bathroom break now over and new water has been acquired to remain hydrated, we'll go ahead and jump into the next set of battles. Well, welcome back. Thank you very much, Jazzy. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, let's kind of recap how we've been going. Stole all the Magikarps. How dare I trusted that the Magikarps would remain where they were until I came back. I turn away for a few minutes, and this is what happens. I can never go to the restroom again. See how it is. Anyway, Felix, hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm late. No worries, you're good. Super innocent. How dare you claim innocence after taking all the carbs? Anyway. But has all the magic carbs. Magically somehow suddenly acquires all of the magic carbs but remains innocent. You know what? Fair enough. Anyway, yeah, no worries, Felix. Yeah, we still got two more sets of battles in us before the end of the night. But innocently carping away. Anyway, yeah, to kind of recap how we've been doing for the night. Well, we've been duking it out in our very first sets of battles in Season 16 of Go Battle League. We've been just battling it out in Open Great League. Started things out with a team that got us a full 5-0 for our very first set of battles. Stayed in the positive with set number 3, with set number 2. Excuse me. Also been having a rough time speaking tonight, and had a little bit of a cough throughout the night. Excuse me. But yeah. Anyway, moving right along from those. 3 wins out of 5 in set number 2, so we stay in the positive. But we did have a pretty rough one in set number 3, where we only got 1 win out of 5. But hopefully we'll be able to turn things around as we move into set number 4 with a brand new team. With that, we're going to jump into Basic Rewards, jump into the Great League, and yes, I'm bringing in some pretty annoyingly meta mons in this next match. But to quickly introduce which those mons are, I'll be starting things out with the ever meta-dominant Metacham, rocking Counter, Psychic, and Ice Punch. Hanging out in the middle is a Greedent, who has gained a little bit extra speed with its new Mud Shot. Is also packing the ever spammy Body Slam and Crunch. And hanging out in the back, we have ourselves Lantern with Spark, which was originally assumed to be debuffed, but is apparently buffed somehow. But also with Thunderbolt and Surf. Alright, so this is a team that we are rocking. Let's see how we do. Okay, and with that, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Enifi? Not 100% sure, but anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Scrafty. Just kidding, it's going to be up against a Drapion, in which case we can bring in the Greedent. That Drapion's coming in with the Crunch, able to pack some pretty nasty damage there. And with that, we can go ahead and begin the ever-present Body Slam spam. Okay, with that, I think we should be able to tank out another Crunch. Let's go yes, 1 to the red, but otherwise I think we'll be okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke a little too soon. Maybe a tad bit too soon on that one. That's on me. Anyway, we are able to fire off another Body Slam before Inevitable Demise. And with that, we'll go ahead and come back in with the Metacham, who does have Ice Punch at the ready. So go ahead and fight that. Fire that off. And that we're able to clear out the rest of the Drapion. And with that, next mon is going to be a Toxapex. Into which case we'll go ahead and bring in the Lantern, into which case they're going to come back in with the Scrafty. Okay. And with that, we're going to try and tank this next one out. I'm assuming it's going to be a Power Punch. Yeah, there it is. Those counters are slowly but surely becoming a problem. I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going for the foul play. Nope, it's going to be another power-up punch. And with that, we're going to go ahead and fire back with a Surf their way. Okay, remove their final shield there. Okay, and with that, we'll go ahead and save up our last shield for our Metacham. Let's see what they're firing our way here. It's going to be another power-up punch. Okay. And with that. Oop, they're coming back in with the Toxapex. I'm gonna try and tank out this next attack. It's gonna be Brine. Gets me one to the yellow. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Psychic their way. I believe Psychic was a little bit debuffed in its damage too, but still able to pack quite a decent amount of damage there. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield up here. I'm guessing it's going to be another Brine. With that, we'll fire off our Ice Punch. Ice Punch is going to be resisted, but should allow us to save up a little bit of energy for when... Maybe we're looking to save a little too much energy with that choice. Okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off another Ice Punch their way, and hopefully I have enough health to counter out the rest of the Scrafty. Oh, yes we do. Okay. With a sliver of health remaining in Medicham, we were indeed able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Jet Cub, right? Yeah, Jet Cub, hello. Welcome to the stream. How does Lantern feel after the nerf? It doesn't honestly feel all too different so far. Admittedly, this is the first match that I've done tonight with Sparks, with Spark Lantern. So, and... yeah, but it kind of feels like I'm still able to get to the charge moves relatively quickly. Yeah, I think the trade-off doesn't impact it as much as I think we originally assumed it did. Like what Felix mentioned, didn't really change all that much. So yeah, it kind of hasn't really moved all too much, even with the energy and damage rebalancing. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some matchups that it probably was going to struggle a little bit more in, due to not being able to get to its charge moves as quickly, but I think for the most part, you shouldn't really see all too much of a change, I think. Oh, and sorry, I didn't notice this earlier. Dilly So, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Thanks, man. And yeah, I haven't built one yet, but if I can get the candies, I think it's worth the investment. I think so. Sorry, I don't know why I said Jet Cub is worth the investment. I apologize. But no, I'm sure you anyway. Sorry, before I make anything weird. But yeah, Lantern, yeah, it's definitely something that's worth an investment. And even if they like nerf Spark into further oblivion, people do still run Water Gun Lantern, which is a perfectly viable alternative. So I think, yeah, a lot's gonna need to change for Lantern to be no longer a viable option. So feel free to invest in the Lantern market. Is still a good market to invest in, and so is Medicham, if you're ever feeling like investing in a Medicham. Anyway, with that, right now we've got ourselves 1 win under our belt with this current team. So let's see if we can double it up as we look for match number 2 of this set. Okay, and match number 2 of this set is going to be against ZK Bari. Alright, ZK Bari, what you got? First matchup is the Steelix. I'm guessing we're going to be seeing a lot of break-in swipes our way. Most potentially. With that though, we can go ahead and respond with the Ice Punch their way. And with that, we are able to take out a shield there, so that's kind of nice. With that, let's go ahead and see how well we handle Breaking Swipe. Okay, we do lose a little bit of our attack power there, but shouldn't be too much of a problem yet. We do have another Ice Punch hanging their way. This should pack some pretty decent neutral damage, if anything. Okay, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and shield up here. Pretty sure it's gonna be Breaking Swipe again, but might as well keep as much health on my Medicham as I can. And with that, we got ourselves another Ice Punch heading their way. Okay, and ooh. I may actually let my Medicham kick the bucket here. Oh, just kidding. It's not the end of my Medicham yet. And we are able to actually counter the rest of the Steelix right on out of here, so I'll take that. Ooh, with that though, the tables have turned and they've brought in their own Medicham into the battle. Into which case, I'm going to go ahead and come in with the Lantern of the Spark variety. And try and tank out this next attack here. It's going to be Psychic. Gonna hurt quite a bit. We're okay. Alright, coming in hot with Thunderbolt. There we go. Ooh, and with that, they're bringing in the Trevenant, into which case I'm bringing in the Greedent. And with that, I'm assuming they're going to go in for the Seed Bomb Rush to get those neutral damage in. In which case, we're going to go ahead and respond with the Crunch. The Crunch! And with that, I'm going to go ahead and save up my shield, actually. That's going to get me one to the red, but otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Body Slam their way. Let's see if I can... I don't know if I really need to bait a shield with a Body Slam, but it worked out, so I'll take it. Okay, and with that, we do have enough energy to fire off the next Crunch their way. Go ahead and fire that off. And with that, we just have the rest of the Medicham, into which case we do have Surf at the ready. So go ahead and fire that off their way. Alright, there we go. And we managed to clear out the Medicham and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, sorry. And for sure, I'm new to PvP, only my 2nd season. Oh, okay. That's cool, that's cool. I wish you best of luck, Jet Cub, and the rest of your PvP endeavors. And, oh, from Felix, Breaking Swipe Steelix is OP. Breaking Swipe Steelix is pretty wild, not gonna lie. Admittedly, when I used it in the last set, and I didn't particularly do all too well last set, but I think that's just the team makeup that I had with it. I just gotta figure out what vibes well with Steelix to get it to work properly. So, luckily, we have a whole season to figure that out. We have like 3 months to get that, so I have a Shadow, can't use it yet. Fair enough. I'm guessing it's still rocking everyone's favorite frustration. Maybe, I don't know. But or does it just require a lot of candies to power up? I can see that too. Yeah, okay, it is the frustration, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's okay. At some point in the season, there's gonna be a rocket takeover, I'm assuming. I have no idea when. It just kind of pops up whenever, but... Having a blast, but hard to remember the element weaknesses and who wins what battles. No, that's fair. Yeah, the element... I do recall the element weaknesses took me quite a while to figure out. In fact, I can almost guarantee you there's probably some element weaknesses and effectiveness that I still don't remember. Particularly bug types. I don't remember bug types. I don't remember everything about bug types. I know enough, but not enough. I don't know. It's one that I don't pay attention enough to. Anyway. But yeah. It's a whole thing with the meta. But yeah, I guess that just comes with time, and luckily there's also always like online resources like PvPoke and stuff like that, and find some articles from like Game Press. I think Game Press does. I could be wrong. Pokemon Go Hub, JRE Seawolf, whoever his name is. Anyway, most are basically neutral. That's true. You know what took me a forever long time to figure out? That rock types don't resist other rock types. It's because of the ground typing that usually comes with some of the rock types that it's able to resist. I did not know that for an embarrassing long period of time. Apparently the rock is just neutral to rock. That took me forever to figure out. Probably learned that the hard way at some point. But anyway. I'm learning, but it's overwhelming and I'm a dingus. Oh, no, yeah, I use Pokegenie and PV Poke. Oh yeah, PV Poke. Love PV Poke. Very thankful they're keeping up with the mains on that, and you know, very impressed with how they're able to code through all that, especially with the most recent like changes that have existed for this season. I mean, it hasn't really shook up the meta all too much with the changes that were provided, but like, dang, man, that was a lot of moves. It's fun, man. Not taking it too serious. That's good. It's always the most important thing, right? All in all, as long as we're having fun, it's always good. Currently using Mudboy, Reggie, and Deoxys. Oh, that's a solid combo. That's a bulky combo right there. I dig it. Got good coverage with that. And I also now know if I ever run into someone with Felix in their username or something like that, or if I run into someone running a Mudboy, a Reggie, and a Deoxys, I know who I'm fighting now. But yeah, learning through all this kind of stuff is pretty overwhelming, but you know, it's something we just gradually pick up over time. We can match up. I'ma snipe you. How dare. Yeah. At least you're honest. You're keeping honest. You're letting me know that if we ever do match up, the snipe is real. I'm kidding. But yeah. In any event. Azumarill, Galarian, Weezing, and Stunfisk. Oh, that's kind of cool. Azumarill and Stunfisk is solid. Is it Unovan Stunfisk or Galarian Stunfisk? I mean, they're both kind of cool in their own way. IGN is Gen X Gaming? Keep watch. Oh, and an in-game name is... I don't know why I thought IGN... Never mind. In-game... Okay, so if I ever see a Gen X Gaming... I know who I'm fighting. I know what kind of team I may be looking out for. Unless you're trying to fake me out, into which case I'm prepared for Mudboy, Reggie, and Deoxys. But in turn, I'm actually fighting something totally different. The hard counter is the hard counter to that team. And anyway. Sorry. A lot of mind games going on here. Galarian Stunfisk. Oh, okay. Galarian Stunfisk is really solid. It's actually really solid. I also have a soft spot for Galarian Weezing. The way it's gotten some love in some past season updates. I don't know if it particularly is defined as like a Metamon. I think it's at least worthy of spice. Anyway. I think the only trouble is the poison typing makes it susceptible to ground types, much like the steel typing and Stunfisk, but otherwise, always appreciate Galarian Weezing usage. Yeah, Weezing's great for closing. Yeah, it's got those powerhouse moves, and it's got Fairy Wind on its fast move to get to those moves quickly. Good stuff. But yeah, speaking of good stuff potentially happening in our in happening in Go Battle League. Let's continue on with our battles here in this set. We are currently 2-0, so we might as well see if we can go 3-0. And we'll find out as we go into match number 3, which is up against Zeke 69. Nice. Anyway, first matchup is going to be the Metacham mirror. Overjoyed. This is what we live for. This is the type of content that we always hope to see. Metacham v Metacham. Oh joy. Anyway, I'm guessing they're coming in with the Psychic. Yeah, they are. Guess what we're coming in with? The Psychic. Anyway. Alright, so no one gets the debuffs there. That's fair, that's fair. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and use my first shield here. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Lantern. And with that, they're going to swap out for their Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. That we're gonna come in with the Surf. Okay. There's a good chance we may be looking at an Earthquake in our near future. Rick Skit. Okay. Calling their bluff. Calling their bluff. Not calling this bluff. Oh, it's gonna be another Rock Slide. Okay. They got me with that bluff. But I'm assuming with that, that should mean that they don't have enough energy to get to Earthquake for a decent amount of time. So we'll go ahead and use that opportunity to surf the Stunfisk right on out of here. And spark the Metacham right on out of here. Now that the final one to deal with is going to be a Pelipper, into which case we're going to swap out for our Greedent. Save up the energy on my Lantern for a little bit later. And they're coming in with the ever spammy Weather Ball, into which case we're going to come in with the even... I don't know if it's even spammier, but we're going to come in with the Body Slam spam. And with that, we are able to clear out their final shield there. We are able to get ourselves to another Body Slam. Okay, with that, ooh, they're coming in with the Hurricane. Ooh. I didn't know they had enough energy to do a Weather Ball right after a Hurricane. That's good to know. But in any event, we do have Metacham still remaining, and we do have enough energy to fire off an Ice Punch. Go ahead and fire that, clear the Pelipper, and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Also, was it Dothiant? I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but Dothiant, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Apologies for the cough. And welcome to our run of our current battles in set number 4. Currently sitting at 3 for 3, I think. So holding up pretty well, holding up pretty well. On the plus side, no matter what, in this particular set, we're going to be ending, we're going to be sitting pretty in a positive win-loss set, no matter what. But we do still have 2 matches left, so we might as well take the opportunity to see if we can bump it up, at the very least, to 4-0 as we look for our next opponent. Okay. With that, match number 4 of the set is going to be against Baron Blazeit. That first matchup is going to be up against an Ariados. Ariados. Ariados is a mon that carried me well through Catch Cup. Let's see how well it works with for Blasic's team. Coming in hot with the lunge from the get-go. Go ahead and see if we can bait off a shield real quick with an ice punch. Yes, we can. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use up my shield here. We lost a good chunk of attack power there, but let's see if we can. Let's see how much it affects us as we go for the psychic. Ooh, we left the shield there. Alright. Plan B. We're gonna bring in the Greedent. We're bringing the body slam spam. They're coming in first with the lunge, getting our attack power reduced. But it's okay, we have body slam. I'm guessing it's gonna be another lunge, probably. Yeah, it's gonna be another lunge. Definitely losing a decent amount of our attack power here, which is a tad bit concerning, but we still have the ever trusty body slams. Can we finish it off? Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that means we're going to be saying goodbye to the Greedent here, then. R.I.P., buddy, you have served well. And with that, we'll go ahead and counter the rest of the Ariados right on out of here. Admittedly, Ariados gave me a lot more trouble than I was originally expecting. Oh. Ooh. With that, they've swapped in for... Well, they started with Charizard, but they've swapped in for the Sableye. Into which case, we have swapped in for our Lantern. And with that, we're able to get some good damage in with our Surf here. We'll go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going straight for the return. That's going to be foul play. Okay, can I get to... Ooh. What charge move are they firing at me, actually? Is it going to be return? No, it's going to be foul play. Okay. Foul play, we're okay. Back foul play is enough. Okay. We're okay. To spark the rest of the Sableye and save the energy for a Thunderbolt for the Charizard. And Thunderbolt is able to wipe Charizard off the face of the map and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Also, Wild West DL. Hello, welcome to the stream. And wheezing for the win. 100%. And yeah, never underestimate the power of the Thunderbolt. Crazy stuff. Anyway. So with that, we were able to secure ourselves 4 wins out of the set so far. Can we go the full 5-0? We're going to find out as we jump into match number 5 against Crush. Bunch of numbers. Alright, Crush, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against this Sableye. Oh, that's me dying. I'm sorry. Yep. Alright, soften right on out for the Greedent. Guessing it's going to be a foul play. Yes, it is. Ooh, with that, ooh, they're coming in with the Medicham right off the bat. With that, we're going to go ahead and come right on in with a Crunch. Do we get a debuff? Nope. No debuffs for us, unfortunately. And with that, we can come back in with our Medicham, and once again, we have turned to everyone's favorite, the Medicham mirror. Ooh, they're going for the buff first and foremost. Now with that, let's go ahead and fire off a Psychic their way. He's up there first shield there. We'll try and tank out this next one. It could be Psychic at this point. No, it's gonna be another Power Punch. Okay. They're going for as many attack boosts as they possibly can. I can respect that. I will go ahead and use up my shield here, just in case they've been saving up for the Psychic now. It is going to be the Psychic now. And with that... Ooh, there came back in with the Sableye. In which case we'll go ahead and respond in kind with our Lantern. I don't recall if they saved up an energy after Greedent arrived. Nope. Well, they could still have energy saved up, but they've opted for the foul play, which we've tanked out. Okay. Alright, with that, we're coming in with the Surf, clearing onto the Sableye. That final mon is going to be a Bastiodon. Okay. That should be interesting. And they're really preserving that wall as long as they can. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to my Lantern here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. Just hoping to get enough damage in with our Metacham before it bites the dust. I probably should have saved the Lantern actually to get the extra damage in with the Surf. Now that I think about it. Yeah, because I'm going to counter each other out here. And the Bastiodon lives to see another day. The darn Bastiodon. No, anyway. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so we may have lost to the Bastiodon, but we do still manage to secure ourselves 4 wins out of 5 here. Oh, and Jazzy QTT, thank you very much for the follow as well. Greatly appreciated. But in any event, we can go ahead and claim this 370 Stardust, this Charge TM. Those are always valuable. We got ourselves a Sneasel. Go for the excellent. Nope. Get some water. Stay hydrated. Yeah, brand new Sneasel. Decent IVs, but I'm going to transfer you out. And we also got ourselves 3 rare candies as well. And with that, we have made it to rank 5. Yo. And we got ourselves a cool 1190 stars out of it. So now, we have ourselves 5 mystery items to look forward to in just a moment. Oh, Jet Cub and David Lessimerian. I apologize if I butchered that last part, but thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Let me change out some things real quick. Okay. And let me switch over here so I can edit the teams one final time. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. We'll keep it like that. Okay. Sorry. Tiny bit of technical difficulties, but we're back. We're back. Okay. So, just to kind of recap how we've been doing for the night, we started out strong with a perfect 5-0 to start things off for our first matches in Season 16 of Go Battle League. Stayed in the positive for set number 2 with 3 wins out of 5. Had a bit of a rough patch in set number 3 with 1 win out of 5, but managed to bounce back, balance everything out with set number 4 with a 4 win out of 5 match. Set. Something like that. But yeah, we do have one final set that we're going to do for the night. See how many of these mystery items we're able to claim by the end of it. Let's go ahead and jump into the basic rewards, jump back into Great League. And the team that we'll be rocking this time around is a Mantine up at the front, who is rocking Wing Attack, as well as the less energy requiring Aerial Ace and Ice Beam. Hanging out in the middle is the Galarian Steel Pancake, that is Stunfisk, who is rocking Mudshot, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. And to close all of it out, we have ourselves a Purified Sableye, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Foul Play, and Return. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, so this is the team that we are rocking. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for our final set of the night. Okay, and that first match of the night, or first match of the set, is going to be up against Victor Noy 351. Alright, Victor, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Haxorus. Alright, Haxorus, fortunately for us, we are able to handle the counters on Haxorus very well, but we are going to start coming in with the break and swipes. Do hurt quite a bit. Go ahead and waste no time here and see if we can catch them off guard with a real quick Ice Beam. Oh, nope, they read right into that one. Okay, that's fair, that's fine. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just to protect myself from another break and swipe. And with that, ooh, they swapped out for... I saw a Psychic typing. I don't remember what that... Oh, it's a Wobbuffet! Oh my goodness. We're gonna be here for a while. But anyway, they have their Purified Wobbuffet. We have our Purified Sableye. Fortunate thing for us is that if it's a Wobbuffet rocking Return, our Ghost typing pretty much takes care of any problems that we might face from that. Let's see what charge move Wobbuffet is throwing our way. It is indeed a Return, and we are indeed able to handle that just fine. Okay, with that, they're coming in with one more charge move. I'm guessing it's going to be Mirror Shot? No, Mirror Coat. Thank you, but we are able to handle that pretty well as well. Managed to save ourselves a good amount of energy there. After that, it's the return of the Haxorus. And we'll go ahead and fire off a Foul Play their way. Clear out their shield. That the final one that they have on their side is a Hypno. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, with that, I'm going to see if I can tank out their next charge move. It's going to be Fire Punch. We weren't able to survive that one, so RIPs to our Sableye there. Sorry, I blanked out for a second. With that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my shield here, block out Hypno's Fire Punch. And with that, we're able to finish the Hypno and gain enough energy for an Earthquake to hopefully finish off the Haxorus. There we go, and the Haxorus is right on out of here, and we're able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so far so good. We are 1 for 1. Let's see if we can double it up. Go for that 2-0. We'll see if we can as we go into match number 2 against Mean Machine J. Alright, Mean Machine, what you bringing? It's gonna be a Medicham. And with that gives us a good opportunity to see how spammy we can go with the Aerial Ace. Just kidding. Excuse me. And that we'll go ahead and swap out instead for the Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. That. We're able to fire off a Rock Slide, clear out their first shield. I'll take that, thank you. And with that, we'll go ahead and see how well we can take out this next move. I'm assuming it's going to be foul play. It's indeed going to be foul play. It does hurt quite a bit, though. Alright, so probably going to need to use up a shield here if the Sableye survives through this. Or maybe not. We're able to get it well into the red and finish things off with one final mud shot there. Alright, so with that, they do return with the Medicham. Go ahead and fire off a rock slide their way. Okay, with that we say goodbye to our Medicham there. RIP buddy, I've served well. And with that, we're coming back in with the Mantine. We're going to try and tank this out. Even if it is a Psychic, I think we should be okay. Well into the yellow, but otherwise we're still hanging in there okay. We'll go ahead and use up the shield here. I'm assuming it's going to be an Ice Punch at this point, but I could be wrong. It is indeed going to be Ice Punch. Alright, but with that, next mon they're bringing in is going to be their own Stunfisk. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and come in with my own Sableye. It's going to be kind of sort of like a mirror matchup all of a sudden. Now that I think about it. I believe this is going to be a rock slide. We should be able to tank out to this first one. We're hanging in okay there. And we are going to need the second shield here. That. We're going to go ahead and fire off a foul play their way. Just waste no time here. Rather not risk our Sableye if we don't need to. And with that, last one we have to deal with is going to be the Medicham from the very beginning. With that, we're going to go ahead and fire off a foul play their way. And with that, we are actually able to finish off the Medicham and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are currently 2 for 2. Can we go 3-0 as we go into our next match? And match number 3 is going to be up against Dark Vengeance X. Or X Dark Vengeance X. Yeah. Right. And first matchup is going to be up against the Lantern. That's going to be a water gun Lantern. Probably didn't need to. Well, no, it's probably better for me to switch out on that anyway. With that though, they are going to swap out for a Talonflame. And we are able to pack some pretty decent damage in with our foul play there. And I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going for the Hail Mary Brave Bird. Nope, it's going to be Flame Charge. And with that, we do have another foul play at the ready. Did they use their first shield here? Or are they saying goodbye to their Talonflame? Nope, first shield here. So I'm assuming they must have another charge move at the ready. Yep, yes they do. Go ahead and use up my shield here. Well, my Sableye is not looking all too healthy at the moment. I don't know if we really need to do that. Ooh. Probably should have went for the foul play instead. Oh well. With that, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. I'm gonna go ahead and charge up as much energy as we can. I'm assuming this next one's gonna be Surf. Which is gonna probably get us either deep into the yellow or right into the red. Deep in the yellow it is. And with that, they're swapping out for the Medicham, into which case we have an opportunity to swap out for our Mantine. And now we get to see how well we're able to spam out these aerial aces. Or at least take out their last shield. Huzzah. Excuse me. Alright, Medicham's going for the Psychic. Okay, let's see if we can get some decent damage in with the aerial ace. I'd say so. I like to think so. Alright, coming in with another psychic that does finish off our Mantine here. Ooh, we might have been able to... Oh. Ooh, that lantern's pretty healthy. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually finish it off. Yeah, nah. I think this is where it ends for us. Yep. The lantern got our number on that one. RIP's there, but... Oh my goodness, sorry. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Anyway. Okay. Whew. That one hit me more than I thought it would. Okay. So with that, I believe we're currently sitting at 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can seal the deal on a positive win-loss ratio with this next match. And with that, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Breezy A Bucket. Alright, Breezy A Bucket, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Swampert. Just kidding, it's going to be up against a Cradley. And with that, we're going to kick things off with an aerial ace and then swap right on in for our Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. That we should shut down any of the rock type moves that they will throw our way. We could be looking at some pretty nasty neutral damage from the grass type moves though, so gotta keep an eye out for that. And speaking of, we're gonna fire off a grass knot. Fortunately, we were able to handle that fairly well. And then coming in with another grass knot, which we should be able to survive pretty well as well. Probably get us right into the red. Yep. That. We'll go ahead and fire off another rock slide their way. And then we are able to finish off the rest of Le Cradley. Okay. Ooh. And we actually do have just enough health to fire off one final rock slide at the Swampert. And with that, we can go ahead and bring back the Mantine. And let's see how well we're able to survive this next attack. The only one I could be worried about is Sludge Wave. It's Hydro Cannon. Yep, we're able to handle Hydro Cannon relatively okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. I'm guessing it's going to be Hydro Cannon again. There it is. It's just deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're hanging in okay. Now let's see if we can bait off a shield with a real quick aerial ace. Oh no, but we do get Swampert well into the red, so I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, Swampert coming in with the Hydro Cannon. Yep, we are able to finish off the rest of Swampert before our inevitable demise. That final mon is going to be the Charizard. Now with that, I'm going to come in with the aerial ace. I'm going to come in with another aerial ace. And a clear shield number 1. That. Go ahead and use up my first shield here, or my last shield here. It is going to be Blast Burn, so I'm very thankful I shielded there. Ooh, do they have another Blast Burn at the ready? We can attack Judge Charge really quickly. It is another Blast Burn. And with that, they are able to wing attack the rest of my Mantine out of here, so that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Felix, just curious, why did you change teams? Oh, pretty much. I'm considering this is pretty much the first sets in our time in Go Battle League Season 16. I figured spice it up a little bit. You know, we have a bunch of new moves that we can try out, test out, like what got nerfed, what didn't get nerfed, and stuff like that. So throughout these 5 sets, we had 5 different teams to kind of test out various different new additions. Like how we tested out previously, like Steelix with Breaking Swipe, Greedent with Mudshot. This team we're testing Mantine with Aerial Ace. Yeah, that's pretty much the name of the game for this one, per se. Maybe swap out of Mantine as soon as you fire the second Aerial Ace for less Zard farm. That might have been a good idea. Yeah, that probably would have been better considering how much energy I had left for the blast burns. Yeah. Yeah, we always gotta keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. Yeah, admittedly, I'm not particularly the greatest at it, but yeah, lesson learned. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to not give would have been close. Could have been very close, yeah. It's a rough matchup to go against a closing out Charizard. Plus they out shielded me at that point, but yeah, it probably would have been better for me to try not give Charizard as much energy as I did, but yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind moving forward into the things. I mean, I don't know if how often I'm gonna run to a certain area where I have Mantine against Charizard and have a bunch of Aerial Ace kind of stuff, but yeah, I'll keep in mind on like energy generation and stuff like that moving forward. I appreciate the tip. Thank you. But speaking of, maybe we might put that into practice as we look into our final match of this set, which will determine if we have a positive win-loss or a negative win-loss. That final match is going to be up against Frangal something. I'm sorry, I missed the last part of the name. Yeah, anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Clefable. It's a Clefable Rockin' Charm. And with that, I'm going to waste no time here. Go straight for the Ice Beam. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and swap right on in for my Stunfisk of the Galarian variety, in which case they're going to bring in an Umbreon with a hat. Adorable. Anyway. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and strike back first with an Earthquake. It's a decent damage in. Starting to feel a little bit of that Earthquake nerf, though. A little bit, but Umbreon is known to be quite tanky, though, so wouldn't be of too much surprise that they're able to handle that as well as they have. Alright, Umbreon once again coming in with another Dark Pulse, getting us well into the red in this case. With that, we're going to go ahead and fire off another Earthquake their way. Plus we get them all into the yellow. Oh no, they're going to shield it out. Okay. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and chuck up a shield here. There we go. Then we'll go ahead and fire off some rocks their way. Yeah, I guess with that, I'm going to go ahead and let my Galarian Stunfisk kick the bucket here. Alright, peace, buddy, you have served well. And with that, I'm going to come in with the Mantine once again. This time around, we're able to fire off an Aerial Ace their way. Do we clear shield number 2, or do we clear the Umbreon? Umbreon it is. And with that, ooh, next one to deal with is going to be an Azumarill. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Okay, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use my final shield here. It's gonna be Ice Beam. And then I'm gonna fire off an aerial ace their way. Ooh, and I think with that we're gonna be saying goodbye to our Mantine here. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well, or possibly? Yep. And with that, last mon that we have to deal with their team is going to be a Sableye. Unfortunately, they are rocking Charm right now, which is hurting quite a bit. Luckily, we are able to do some pretty decent damage with Shadow Claw, though, so we have that going for us. But is it going to be enough to actually close things out? Oh, well, no, it's definitely not going to be enough because they do have a charge move at the ready. So, looks like we are going to be... Yeah. So, unfortunately, this is going to end in a negative set here. RIPs. Well, nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And Felix, gotta go. See you later. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Felix. Greatly appreciated. And thank you very much for the follow as well. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. But anyway, with that, unfortunately, that does mean that we... almost dropped our phone. But that does mean that we end tonight with a negative win-loss set there, which is kind of rough, but it's kind of in the middle, so I can't really argue with that. What we do get, though, is we do get 2 mystery items here in the form of a Charge TM. I'll take that. And a Fast TM. Bounces out there, I guess. And with that, no matter what, though, we do still make it to rank 6. So, still able to climb the rankings there and secure ourselves some Stardust as well. Yeah. In a way, we kind of balance everything out with the exception of the 5-0 at the start, so I guess that's kind of cool. But speaking of, just to kind of recap how we did for the night, we started things out strong in our first matches in Season 16 of Go Battle League with a cool 5-0. Stayed in the positive with set 2 with 3 wins out of 5. Dipped into the negative quite a bit with set number 3 with 1 win out of 5. Set 4, we were able to... even everything out from set 3 by getting ourselves 4 wins out of 5, and then we even things out with set 2 with one final unfortunate negative loss, negative set with 2 wins out of 5. So, yeah, kind of perfectly balanced as all things should be, I guess, with the exception of the 5-0 from the beginning. Yeah. So, yeah, with all the battles said and done, that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Since there's a decent amount of you hanging out in the stream today. First and foremost, thank you for stopping by. And second, if you have anyone, I'm gonna try and look into who can send the raid train on to. So if you have any suggestions, please leave it in chat. I would appreciate. But in the meantime, before we get to the raid, I'm gonna go ahead and do my usual shameless plug spiel. So give me a moment for that. Yeah, once again, Agent Cortez. Alright, we'll look into Agent Cortez. Agent Cortez 13. Okay, thank you. Okay, Agent Cortez 13. We'll look for Agent Cortez 13 to raid in just a moment. But first, let me give off some thank yous real quick. Training out of Guam. Oh, cool. Streamers sound scary. I'm sure they're totally trustworthy. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, yeah. Before we send out, first and foremost, thank you very much to Luis Cost Apt, Mark, Sammy, Tori Satomo, Karemi, Chappie, Antalya, Diliso, Jazzy, Jacob, David, and Felix for the follows. Greatly appreciated. And thank you to all of you who were chatting it up throughout the matches. I always appreciate that. Have a little bit of conversation every now and again. If you do want to catch any future streams, you can of course follow us here on Twitch. We try to stream every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. If you are also interested, we do stream over on our YouTube channel under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. We stream practically every Sunday, so if you like, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Along with that, if you do want to catch up on any of the streams that were exclusive to here on Twitch, you can always check out our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And last but not least, if you do want to see our weekly stream schedules as well as check out our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.